we are studying the history of English literature and language. In our today's video, we are going to study all about the people of England. When I said people of England, I meant the people living in England before the Romans and the Anglo-Saxons period. We should know about the geography of a place that we are going to encounter and about the context and conditions, including about the people, so that we may understand the whole situation in a better way. Aren't you people are curious about the world and the geography? At the time when England was not England, it was just a place, and the countries that were important in relation with England. In our previous video, we have studied the geography of England. If you haven't seen, link will be in description and somewhere at the I button. You can also visit the channel. I have also cleared the difference between English literature and literature in English. So let's chase the prehistory of English literature to get the basic knowledge that will help us in understanding what had happened and how English and its literature started. Let's start with the context and conditions before Old English period and before 410 AD. It was a time when Romans with their army forces and Greeks were on its peak, and then England started to appear as a prominent land. England and Greeks in 335 BC. People of England also signed a peace treaty with Alexander the Great. This was a guarantee of peace between the Celts, the people of England, and the Greeks. Romans attacked on England 3 times in 555 BC, 554 BC, and in 43 AD. We will discuss Roman invasion in detail in our next episode. England has gotten its name from the name of a tribe called Angles, first and called England, and then as England, that means the land of the Angles. Angles were the people who settled in England in 450 AD and affected the land and language of England. But before Anglo-Saxons invasion, Greeks and Romans wanted to get the land of England. Why they wanted to get the land? And who were living in England when Romans and Greeks wanted to get the land? Because it was a land of territories, it was a fertile land. The people of that time used to move from one to other places, and they occupied the land to get more resources for their better living. So let's have a look on what type of people living there. It was a time period of 600 BC to 410 AD that was also called the Iron Age. Time period of Iron Age is from 600 BC to 43 AD. People living in England during this time were called Celts. The Greeks called them Celtoi or Galatians, while the Romans knew them as Celtai or Gauls. Here we clearly see the interests of these two, Romans and Greeks, in the Celts people and their lands. Even they had chosen different nicknames when they discussed them. They were also known as barbarians, pagans, and warriors. People were afraid of them because they attacked on different lands to make their homes and get perfect shelters. They didn't have a specific land. They moved from one place to others. That is why they called Celts. That means people who lived beyond civilization. But when these people found the land that is now known as England, they started to live there. This was a perfect land with suitable environment. Later they were known as Britons as they lived in Great Britain. I have discussed the differences among the Great Britain, England, Wales, United Kingdom, Ireland, Northern Ireland, Wales, and Scotland in episode number 1. If you want to watch this video you can watch this. So let's move on to the types of the Celts. There were 3 main branches of Celts in England. Not only in England, in Great Britain. When Celts were moving in search of a better place, they spread and overtook different areas. They not only occupied the England but also nearby areas. Brythonic, also called the Britons, who lived around modern-day Cornwall and Wales. Gaelic, also called the Gaels, who were based in Ireland, Scotland, and the Isles of Man. Gallic, also called Gauls, who lived across modern-day France, Belgium, Switzerland, and northern Italy. So don't be confused among these while studying history of English literature. Now we are going to study the Druids. In 70 BC, Druids appeared in Britain. Now we are going to study the Druids. In 70 BC, Druids appeared in Britain. Now who were they? Celtic priests were called Druids. Priests means presenters of the religion. The Celts believed in many different gods who affected every part of everyday life. Druids, who were priests in Celtic society, tried to figure out what the gods wanted, and the Celts believed that they understood nature and the world around them, that they predict the future from it. So this was the status of the Druids in Celtic society. Let's discuss some special properties of Celts. They have a very advanced society. They used to draw blueprints on the body before going to war, as we see in some movies. They seem very attractive and beautiful. We can see the prints in the movie named as Moana. The women shared the wealth, business, trade with men. And here we see that a woman is always stands with men. In Arthur Ghazi, the status of the woman. They are also working women. They also knew how to make weapons from iron. That is why this age is called the Iron Age, that lasts from 600 BC to 43 AD. In the Iron Age, people first started using iron to make weapons and tools. Before this, they used bronze instead of iron, and the age was called as the Bronze Age. So this was all about the people of England, who were they and how they started to live in England. Romans first invaded the land, and after Romans, Anglo-Saxons tribes came and started to rule over there. England invaded by the four main invaders. Romans in 55 and 54 BC and 43 AD, Anglo-Saxons in 449 AD, Vikings, and last the Normans 1066 AD. So that's all for now. In our next video, we will discuss the first invasion of England before Anglo-Saxons. Till then, stay tuned and stay connected.